Hello, friends. I've got you on big face mode here, working from my iPad here in my workshop basement. I'm just blown away at how insanely fun skateboarding is being right now. Not just grateful that I've been able to go out and ride skateboards, but that my work with Life Skateboards and marrying my work with Fickle Skateboards into the mission of Life Skateboards, and how we're putting out the same wood that I was making with even better fit and finish. This is extremely, extremely gratifying to me. I am year and a half ago when I mothballed my workshop and went to Louisiana with my wife, and my sons went and packed everything up and brought it here and put it on my DIY backyard installation, you know, hip high and higher, all the stuff, and I sorted through everything and like that, and then the workshop here sat dormant as I was perplexed, you know, trying to figure out, you know, I've got these skills, and I have this heart to see great skateboard wood under skateboarders, you know. I know you know, those of you who have been with me on this journey over the past 10, 11 years, really since 2008, we're talking 13 years. A lot of you who are makers, who've seen me working in the Makers Movement group, I've had a heart that great skateboard wood is an option if we abandon the super high dollar model, the corporate model, the holding companies, the $10 million payout model of skateboard business. If we abandon that model utterly and we say, great skateboard wood is a simple living for hardworking craftspeople, not just craftsmen, but craftswomen as well. It's a simple, good living. It can provide a hearth and home for families. But our mistake was greed. That was our mistake. 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, the skateboard production industry really was just overreaching in the profit concept. But can you blame us? I really can't. You can't blame us. You can't look at that era and blame people, because millions of skateboards had to be made. Skateboarding is so awesome, you know, but now we've reached a time where a contrast is ripe. It's time for a contrast, a different kind of skateboard company, where the connection between the rider and the maker of what they ride can be so much more direct. And the star of the show can be the boards themselves. And this passion I've had for this for so long is kind of because of Sam Koch and his hard work ethic, and because the two of us have done a lot of personally surrendering of ego and things like that, we've been able to come together and join forces and Voltron up. There's a lot of compromising and a lot of flexing, you know, and Sam is particularly a humble guy, and he's brought me in and given me this broad space to work in Life Skateboards, where now we're even redoing the Fickle logo into Life, you know, the F and the I and the L and the E, and we're throwing it into Life together. We're gonna rekindle the old Fickle graphics on Life lino cuts, and you know, oh my goodness, it's so good. And I'm out skating. I don't know if you guys caught the video I posted. Did you see the young urchins from my neighborhood in my backyard popping ollies? Their first ollies this week. Some of these kids are landing their first ollies. They're, you know, I'm kick flipping on their boards, and they're like, can you do a kick flip? That was the question. Mr. Lou, can you do a kick flip? And I'm like, I'm not doing a kick flip. 1 hour later, I'm kick flipping on their boards, you know, and it's making me young. And we went out, that little group, their parents and I are tight. We know each other, and I was able to take these young urchins out and have a session at a local skate spot. And just like, oh man, they're charging this little run-in bowl. Just charging it, man. And I'm like, whoa, these kids are charging. They're stoked, you know, and I got 5 years younger. It's insane. You know, my frame is, you know, whatever, out of shape, older, whatever, man. I don't care. It's just been, and it's not just today. It's like yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before. It's like snowballing together. And I have the joy. I'm sitting here in this is my office. I have an office upstairs, and I'm going to tack it in and get it going. But in my office here, you know, I'm running a little notepad, big stack of notes on wood. And I'm doing my original, I'm recruiting reps for Life Skateboard, Life Skateboards, www.lifeskateboard.com. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment to feed the algorithm. Hit the notification bell. YouTube, right? But I'm doing these on wood because these are gonna get put away. These are gonna be very special to me for a very long time, because we're bringing on these reps, and these are people. I mean, this is Kyle Green, this is Chris Gurley, this is Dustin Hoffman, Grady Hayes from the Welfare Line. It's Matt Simpson, my old rider Matt Simpson. It's Jody West. It's Chad Crawford, Crawdad. It's Sean Hackett. It's John Ryan Zander. It's Seth Ross, my own progeny, 19 years old, repping Life Skateboards on the university in San Marcos, Texas. It's Jason Wren. These are just the first run, but I'm looking at this crew, this group of people, and it's just so, oh man. Wilbur Johnson, thank you for this comment. Dustin Hoffman spreading the word heavy in Knoxville. His boxes are going to get there. He's a jerk. Love it. Jason Wren, he's a jerk. Guys, when I ran Fickle Skateboards, I'll say this again and again, I had 5 jobs. Now, between Bryce and Sam and me, none of us are doing more than 2 jobs each. It's exciting, and because of our volunteer reps, this is my story, man. These volunteer reps coming on, these are people that I've been like loving for years and just corresponding with and seeing. And I know that we're going to get to where, what do we got now? We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't count me, don't count Bryce. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 reps that are straight up volunteer reps for Life Skateboards who are going to learn these ropes. Our reps don't have to take anyone's money or handle money or do any of that stuff. We've got a system in place where our reps can sling a board by a person going on the website, doing a direct purchase, no shipping, boom, right there. There's the deck. They can also make it a complete, and they can get the complete sent. Jody West says, I want to be Lou Ross tier excited and energetic. Well, listen, man, if you've been down, you'll know where up is, man. Man, Ben Butler is on here, and Ben is one of the greatest board makers ever. And he says, I hear that 5 jobs thing. I can't count the hats I've been wearing. Buddy, let me tell you, I hope for you, Ben, that your op will flesh out, and I'm here for you, dude. I started the Makers Movement Facebook group just exactly for the reason. The way I started this video was breaking down this burden of my heart. Look, man, it has been said publicly by great authorities in skateboarding that it can't be done. 4-hour presses. 24-hour presses is what we're doing at Life Skateboards. Every board's in the press for 24 hours. It is, I just did a video earlier today. My board corner shot a cinder block and broke the block. It's not the first time that we've seen that happen on long pressed solid maple construction. And I don't care about anything else, man. That is insane. I love it. And I'm riding the Life concave that Sam Koch kicked up, and I'm loving it too. It's a deep concave, and I had this with my street riders at Fickle. They would be like, this concave is too deep for me to ride. Boom. 2 days later, they dialed everything in and didn't want to go back to flat floppies. You know, guys, friends, Romans, countrymen, the stoke levels are high because really good things are afoot. And it's just super, super good right now. Right now, my professional life is now, Sam Koch has given me a chance to bring what I do, shaping, small batch making, all this stuff. He's made a way for me to bring that. And what I really do is, you guys know I love people. It's a big deal. I love talking to people, I love being with people, and I love going to see people. And now with this rep work, we've got reps coming to visit. We've got reps planning visits to me to come sleep on couches and couch surf with me and do work down in the basement, work in Muncie. Muncie's only a pleasant 2-hour drive away. Go to the workshop, Originating Shapes. We've got 3 shapes coming up that will be on the site that will be attributed to the rep who made the shape. And Dustin writes, the concave is the best and so reactive. I agree. My nervous system knows where my feet are because the boards have a lot of feel to them. And I am down for deep concaves. They add strength. Deep concaves, they tell me where my feet are. Deep concaves, they give me good traction. I do know that there are folks whose feet hurt when they ride deep concaves. That's why the Fickle concave has a mellower front area on it. We've got that too. And we have a flatter concave. I mean, Sam is doing, that guy, he's still wearing 4 or 5 hats, you know, but he's wearing like 3 hats, which is a big reduction. And they lock your front foot in for frontside slaps. I'm telling you guys, riding skateboards is just getting fun. I am not recording when I'm skating and I want to record my skating as I progress and as I recover. I want to record my skating when I feel like I'm ripping because I want something to play on loop at my funeral. I want my grandkids, maybe my great-grandkids, I don't know how long I'll live. I want them to see that Granddad, he gripped it and he ripped it. Hot as Hansel. The guy just went for it. So hot right now. I want them to see that, and I want them to do that too. Whether it's Ben Butler, deep concaves hurt my feet. Respect to people that have trouble with deep concaves. We even have a mild concave in the quiver for our boards. And, oh boy, it's just insane. Insane how amazing it is every day this week. Getting on the horn and calling up another person and saying, will you come and work with Life Skateboards? And I'm thanking them, they're thanking me, Sam and I, and we're just totally tucked on this, man. Sam and we're grateful for everyone that's coming on, and we're grateful for those of you out there with a rep in your area that are listening to this and are catching this fever. We can make presently our capacity is 500 boards a month. That's a humble living for the people who are doing the work. None of this is a $10 million bowl in my backyard payout in, you know, La Jolla, California or San Diego or something. It's not like that. That's not how it is. This is solid blue-collar people providing you a product that we really believe, we've seen with our eyes, felt it with our hands, that this is a skateboard deck that will stoke you, support you, and won't let you down when you thrash. And you can be fearless on wood like this. It's not only Life Skateboards either. Let me just take a moment and give credit to Voluptuous, to Ben Butler, to all the Franks, all the people out there making great decks. You guys know I'm like giddy about Greg Pravasnik out of St. Louis. I'm giddy about his work. Unique, interesting concaves and kicks. There are people doing this stuff. They're in the makers movement. You can go. It's a group that's publicly visible, but private membership. And you can go see this happening, and you can find makers near you, and you can get custom boards from them. You know, I'm not just mercenary about Life Skateboards. It is, honestly, it's like, this is the first one of hopefully many solid quality brands that are we're low capacity, high productivity. And Greg is from Seattle. I thought he was in St. Louis. My friend knows him from St. Louis. That's right. Sorry about that. Thanks, Ben. I'm a dork. I'm busy. Behind the eyes, between the ears, it's a busy spot. I don't soak things in very well. But I'm so stoked on all of this going on, because my great overarching desire was for just, man, can a skateboard deck just be good? You know, man? Can it just be good? And I see it just gets overlooked, and all the air gets sucked out of the room when the big boys talk, and when all the media goes out, and I'm like, yo, can this grab hold? Can people get lit up about how sick it is that there's good wood out there? Can it, you know, can we hit capacity and then do plan like stage 2? Because stage 2, we have it. We know how to bump from 500 units to 1,000, all of them proper rolled, all of them long press, 24 hours in the press, all of them just quality cured, solid lumber, heartfelt process. And check out Ben Butler, and check out the makers movement, and check out these makers, because I think that Life Skateboards is probably like the precursor to a large number of small brands that offer high quality, high character wood for the skateboarding community. I'm going to jump off of here, and I'm going to go and eat great food with my great family. And but just know, I'm thinking of you guys all the time out there riding skateboards and being awesome in your communities. And I couldn't be more stoked. And I'm just grateful to play in this sandbox. I'm so happy. Thanks to Sam Koch. Thanks to Life Skateboards for bringing me on. And thanks to all the reps who are joining forces and ready to do work to build this brand out and get this wood under as many feet as we can. And then we'll work harder and get it under more feet. And man, God bless all of you. Thanks for hanging in there with us. And thank you guys for watching these videos and hanging out with me on the internet. Thank you all. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks so much.